guys, welcome to my studio. My name is Ying and I'm creating this artwork for our upcoming fall print. I really like artwork from the Impressionism period and in particular works by Van Gogh and Monet. I love both of them because they're just masters in using colors, and they were the ones that actually really observe the colors under the sun and outdoors and really bring them alive onto canvas, and they were just groundbreaking. When I went to see some of their artworks at museums, I was just so attracted by the use of colors and their brush strokes and the precision of those colors, and how they work with each other was just so instrumental that even when I'm painting today, and I'm sure a lot of artists that are working today are influenced by them. So those are really like the quintessential artists that I look up to. I also really like the movement abstract expressionism, and the artists were just able to use their movement, their gestures to put colors on a piece of canvas. These really interesting patterns and designs that kind of defines what we call beautiful things today. And especially during that period, there were a few female artists that I really liked. Their styles were so innovative, were so groundbreaking. Joan Mitchell, Helen Frankenthaler, and Eileen de Kooning. I love them. Their work just touches my heart. So I grew up in China. I started painting at the age of 9, I would say. A lot of traditional training, but what kind of art gave me as a foundation is that you really appreciate things differently and you look at things differently. And every time, you know, when I look at something, I would always try to have like a frame in my mind, and I'll be like, this is the composition that I want to, you know, kind of take it into my eyes. I would look for like contrast and different colors. So I think that the early childhood kind of art training really helped with my artistic, creation. So I really go to the Kyte community and listen to the Kyte mom suggestions, but also just artistically, I take screenshots of things that I see that I like, and I would go out and take pictures of like natural inspiration, or someone's dress, or like a beautiful restaurant or a window display. The artistic inspiration is always from what I usually see from my portfolio of, from my folder of screenshots or photos that I take along the way. In the mornings, I take calls. So like right now, it's like 4 o'clock. It's nice to be able to, put all the calls behind me and just kind of focus on doing artistic creation. I think it's really important that art is something that you really can't quantify. It's an expression of human skills and imagination. We talk about AI these days. I just feel like this is one area of humanity that no machine learning can replicate. It brings out emotions, it inspires people, it has a positive impact on people's life. It brings smile to their face or makes them think deep. I think it's just so important that we have art in our lives, that it makes life just more interesting and more inspiring. Fortunate that I'm in this job where I can apply art to, children's PJ and family matching PJ, for example. Interesting and beautiful storytelling into people's life. So when they're wearing our PJs or our sleep bags or using our blankets, they get to enjoy the art, but also being able to enjoy the storytelling in a beautiful way. I think even in day-to-day decision-making and storytelling, like marketing decisions, I would say even, coming up with a campaign, deciding on a promotion, a deal, coming up with a message in email, that's also a process of creation. And I'm very fortunate that I'm surrounded with very creative people. I have an amazing team of very talented artists that work with me to come up with the ideas, be it visual or verbal, or just, the way we process things and do things. And I think I'm enjoying every single step of it. So creativity is not just about painting, which is probably the most traditional and most, historical form of art, but even during our daily life, like decorating the backdrop, renovating the greenhouse that's out there, and writing an email to our customers, and coming up with like a Instagram post. These are all artistic processes. So I would say that Kyte Baby is a very creative company. We do creative things every day. So this particular piece I'm working on is inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe. She is a phenomenal painter that does these like larger than life florals, and they are just so rich in color, and her transition, her precision of the subject matter, it's just really, really intricate. So I really like to pay tribute to her work with this. Okay, thank you for joining my painting process today, and I look forward to seeing you in future projects.